journalizing. The process of recording in journal is called as what? Journalizing. So my dear students, this you have to remember. So journal is called as book of original entry. So journal folio is nothing but the page number of the transaction, chronological order, that is one by one as and when they takes place. Furniture goes out of the business, but when you are writing it as sales account, if the goods has been sold. Here 20,000 is more, so we have written both the side. So 20,000 minus 10,000. Hello everyone. Welcome to the 11th session of the chapter Recording of Transactions 1. I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, in our previous session we were discussing about journal and we had solved many problems relating to journal. Hope you all know how to prepare journal entries to the transactions given. In today's session we shall continue with new concept, that is ledger. Now what is ledger? So as you know, so journal is called as, it is a book of original entry where you are going to record all the transactions in a chronological order, that is one by one as and when they takes place. So after recording all the transactions in journal, so you are going to transfer those entries into a particular account. So that is known as what? Ledger. So what is ledger? Ledger or business transactions are first entered in journal. So you know all the transactions are first recorded in journal, so it is called as book of original entry. The next step is to transfer the entries to respective accounts. So here we are going to record, or we are going to take all the transactions or a particular type of transactions and grouping into a particular place, which is known as what? Account. So ledger is nothing but it contains all the accounts. So that is known as what? Ledger. Thus, ledger is a principal book of accounting system. So my dear students, this you have to remember. So journal is called as book of original entry, whereas ledger is called as principal book of accounting system. It is a book which contains all accounts. So here this book contains all the accounts of a particular type of the business enterprise. So a particular type of transaction are placed in one particular place, which is known as what? Accounts. So ledger contains all the accounts. The process of transferring entries from the book of original entry, that is nothing but journal, to ledger is called as what? Posting. So the process of recording or transferring entries from journal to ledger, because first we are going to record all the entries in journal. So the process of recording transactions in journal is called as what? Hope you all remember. So it is called as journalizing. So the process of recording transactions in journal for the first time is known as what? Journalizing. Next, the process of recording the entries from journal to ledger. So the process of recording entries from journal to ledger is called as what? It is called as posting. And journal is called as book of original entry, whereas ledger is called as principal book of accounting system. Clear about ledger? Yes. Moving on to the next concept, we shall see what are the features of ledger. So the first feature of ledger is a book of second entry. Now why it is called as book of second entry? Because we are going to record the transactions first in journal, then we are transferring those journal entries into a particular accounts. It is known as what? Ledger. So we are not directly recording the transactions in journal. So whatever the transaction which are recorded in journal has been transferred to ledger. So it is a book of second entry. And the next feature is ledger is principal book of accounting system. So this we already discussed. So this you have to remember. Ledger is called as principal book of accounting system. And the third feature is the transactions are recorded in analytical order. That is, all the transactions pertaining to a particular account are entered in one place. So as I told, journal contains number of transactions, right? So we have to pick a particular type of transaction and we are placing in a particular place. So that place is known as what? Account, and ledger contains all the accounts. So here the transactions are recorded in analytical order because it contains all the accounts. And the next fourth feature of ledger is full details of the transaction, that is narrations, are not recorded in these books. So in journal, after recording the transactions, so we had to give a brief explanation of that particular transaction which is called as narration. But in ledger, we are not going to record that narration. So we are not mentioning why that transaction has taken place because we had already recorded it in journal. We are just transferring the entries. So there is no narration in ledger. And the next fifth point is ledger is considered as less authentic and reliable in comparison to journal. So it is less authentic and reliable. Here the originality will not be there. Why? Because we are transferring the entries from journal to ledger, whereas in journal the originality is there because whenever the transaction has been taken place, so it has been directly recorded in journal for the first time. So here the authentic as well as reliable is more in journal, whereas in ledger it is less because it is a book of second entries. For the second time we are recording or we are transferring the entries from journal to ledger. So it is less authentic and reliable in comparison to journal since entries are recorded in the ledger at the later stage. So after recording the transactions in journal, then it has been recorded to ledger or it has been transferred to ledger. And the sixth features of ledger is the process of recording entries in ledger is called as what? Posting. So this we had already discussed. The process of transferring the entries from journal to ledger is called as what? Posting. Here we are going to record all the transactions. So we will tell that we are posting those transactions. Clear? Now moving on to the next feature, page number of the journal, that is journal folio. Journal folio is written in ledger. So while preparing journal, we had learnt about ledger folio. So what was ledger folio? I have discussed that even though we are keeping that column blank, but in the business they will record those ledger folios. So they will write the page number. So here in ledger, whereas in journal contains ledger folio, whereas ledger will contain journal folio. So journal folio is nothing but the page number of the transaction. So from where the entry has been taken from journal, so that page number will be written in journal folio. Clear? So in ledger we are having a separate column in order to record the page number of the journal in which the transaction has been taken place or the entry has been taken place. So that page number has to be recorded. So that column is known as what? Journal folio is written in ledger. And the eighth one is accuracy of the ledger account is tested by preparing a trial balance. So whether a ledger is correct or not, so for that we are going to prepare trial balance. So accuracy, so whether the accounts what we have prepared, so whether it is accurate or not. So in order to check that, we can prepare trial balance. So you are going to learn about trial balance in our further classes. So trial balance contains both debit as well as credit. So the total of debit should be equal to total of credit. It means that if the debit is equal to total of credit, it means that the accuracy is correct or the account what we have prepared is correct. So in order to prepare the accuracy of ledger account, so we are going to prepare trial balance. So these are the certain features of ledger. Now moving on to the next concept, let us see what is the difference between journal as well as ledger. So now you know the meaning of journal, you know the meaning of ledger. Let us see what is the difference between journal and ledger. So the first difference between journal and ledger is journal is a book of first entry or book of original entry. So this I have already discussed. So why it is called as book of original entry? Because for the first time we are going to record those transactions in a book which is called as journal. So there are number of transactions which takes place in a business. So those transactions are recorded for the first time in a book which is called as journal. So journal is called as book of first entry or book of original entry. Then what is ledger? Ledger is a book of second entry, because after recording the transaction in journal, we are just transferring the accounts from journal to ledger. So it is a book of second entry. And the second difference is the transactions are recorded in chronological order as and when they takes place. So in journal, as I told, so whenever the transaction has been taken place, so it is been recorded in chronological order. So chronological order in the sense, one by one we are going to record. So we'll mention the date and we'll record the amount, and that date should be in order. So it is known as what? Chronological order as and when they takes place. So immediately when a transaction takes place in a business, so we'll mention that date and we'll record that transactions one by one, and that date should be in order. So the transactions are recorded in journal in a chronological order. Now what about ledger? The transactions are recorded in analytical order. That is, all the transactions pertaining to a particular account. So pertaining to a particular account are entered in one place. So this we had already discussed in the features of ledger. So here the transactions are recorded in analytical order. So analytical order in the sense, transactions pertaining to a particular account are recorded. Whereas in journal all the transactions are recorded, whereas in ledger a particular type of transactions are placed in a particular place which is known as account. And the next one is full details of the transaction, that is narrations are recorded in these books. So in journal, so we had already solved many problems. Now we'll come to know what do you mean by narration. So narration means it is a brief explanation of the journal entry. So why we have recorded that journal entry? So for that we are just giving a brief explanation. So that is known as what? Narration. So this narration is present in journal. Now let us see whether this narration is present in ledger or not. Full details of the transaction, that is narrations, are not recorded in these books. In ledger we are not recording any narration. So there is no brief explanation about the entry because we had already recorded it in the journal. And the next one is these books are considered as more authentic and reliable in comparison to ledger. So it is more authentic and reliable in comparison to ledger, since these are the book in which entries are recorded for the first time. So this I have already discussed. Since we are recording the entries for the first time, so here the authentic or the originality will be more in where? Journal. Because as and when the transaction takes place, immediately we are recording it in the journal. So here the authentic as well as reliability is more in journal. Whereas in ledger it is less authentic. It is less authentic and reliable in comparison to journal, since entries are recorded in the later stage. So after recording in journal, then it has been transferred to ledger. So here the reliability as well as authentic is less in ledger. Now moving on to the next difference, the process of recording in journal is called as what? Journalizing. The process of recording in journal is called as what? Journalizing. And the process of recording entries in ledger is called as what? Posting. That is from journal to ledger is called as what? Posting. So the business transactions which are recorded for the first time, it is known as, or first time in journal, it is known as journalizing, and the transactions which is recorded from journal to ledger, so that is called as what? Posting. And the next one is page number of the ledger. So the page number of the ledger, that is nothing but what? Ledger folio. is written in where? Journal. So you know the format of journal. So what was the format of journal? Date, particulars, ledger folio, debit rupees and credit rupees. So what is ledger folio there? So whatever the transactions which are recorded in ledger or the accounts which has been recorded in ledger, so that page number will be written in journal. So that page number, or in order to record that page number, that column is known as what? Ledger folio. Clear? For example, if there are number of transactions relating to purchase, for that a particular account is prepared, that is purchase account, which is in the page number 25. So in journal we will record, in the journal folio column we will record it as 25. Clear? So in order for the easy verification, we are having journal folio as well as ledger folio, because whatever the transactions which are recorded in ledger, so that page number will be written in journal, and whatever the transactions which are taken from journal, so that page number will be written in ledger. So that page number of the ledger, that is ledger folio, is written in journal, whereas in ledger the page number of the journal will be written, that is journal folio is written in the ledger. And the next one is accuracy of these accounts cannot be tested. So we can't see whether our journal entries is correct or not. So if the journal entries is wrong, of course, so I have given lot of problems relating to journal entries, because you have to know how to record the journal entries. So if the journal entries is wrong, then your whole accounts will go wrong. Your ledger account will also become wrong. So here the accuracy, so whether your journal entry is correct or not, you can't find out. Clear? Whereas in ledger, accuracy of the ledger account is tested by preparing trial balance. So we are going to prepare a trial balance. As I told you, are going to learn in the further classes or further sessions about trial balance. So here the accuracy can be tested. So whether the ledger account is correct or not. So that can be tested in ledger, whereas in journal the accuracy cannot be tested. Now moving on to the next concept, let us see what is the format of ledger account. So you know the format of journal, that is date, particulars, ledger folio, debit rupees and credit rupees. Now here we shall see what is the format of ledger. So first you have to write the name of the account. So name of the account, as I told, a particular type of transactions will be recorded in a particular place. For example, cash account, purchasers account. Now we shall take this as cash account. So we are preparing cash account here. So name of the account is cash account. So your format is, you are having debit as well as credit side, and that has to be written first. So most of you will forget to write this debit as well as credit. So you have to write this DR as well as CR. So DR means what? Debit, and CR means credit. So you have to write this debit as well as credit side. Your left hand side is known as debit and your right hand side is known as credit. Clear? So first, so each and every aspect, as I told, so right from the heading, so each and every aspect until you get the final answer, you have to be very careful in accountancy, even the format. So you shouldn't forget to record this debit as well as credit. So you might think it is a silly thing, but you have to record this debit as well as credit side. You might tell that it is understood that left hand side is debit side and right hand side is credit side, but make sure that you will write that debit as well as credit side properly. Clear? So under debit side you are having date, particulars, journal folio and amount. So you know about journal folio, it's nothing but the page number of the journal from where we have taken those transactions. But in your problem you are not going to fill this journal folio column. In the business they will fill, but here you are not going to fill this journal folio column, it will be empty. And in credit side also, date, particulars, journal folio and amount. So what is the format? So under debit side you are having date, particulars, journal folio and amount, and credit side date, particulars, journal folio and amount. Now what to record in date column? So under date column you are going to write the date. So they will give in the question, so you will write that date. and in particulars. So which account has to be debited? So under the debit side you will write which account has been debited, or in the credit side also in the particular column. So which account has been debited or credited will be recorded in particulars column. And journal folio will be blank, so it is a blank column. And amount, so the amount, so whatever the amount which is given in the question you will write those amount. Now I will give a easy transaction. For example, if the furniture is purchased for cash, now you know the journal entry, furniture is purchased on, so your transaction is on 1st January 2019, furniture purchased, furniture purchased rupees 20,000. Clear? On 5/1/2019, sold furniture for cash rupees 10,000. So this is your transaction. Now how to write the journal entry? So what is your first journal entry? That is, so your first journal entry will be 1/1/2019. I think now you remember the journal entry. So furniture purchased rupees 20,000. So what comes to the business when furniture is purchased? Furniture comes to the business. So furniture account debit, how much? 20,000 to what goes out of the business. So here they have not told whether they have purchased on cash basis or credit basis. If nothing is given, it means that they have purchased on cash basis. So cash goes out of the business to cash account. So what is the amount? 20,000. So this is the first transaction. Now next transaction is 5/1/2019, sold furniture for cash. So when furniture has been sold, what comes to the business? So they have sold on cash basis. So cash comes to the business. So what is a journal entry? Cash account debit. So what is the amount? 10,000. What goes out of the business? Furniture goes out of the business. But when you are writing it as sales account, if the goods has been sold, here they are selling the fixed asset, that is they have directly given they have selling the furniture, so you have to write it as to furniture account. Only if the goods are sold, then you will write it as sales account. So to furniture account 10,000. So this is just an example. Now I will tell you how to record this transaction. Now we are preparing cash account, right? Now see the first transaction. Here now we are preparing cash account. Remember that. Now take this cash account. So we are not recording, since we are preparing cash account, so we are not recording that cash account in cash account. Clear? Now we are delete that cash account. So what is remaining, but don't put scratch in your answers. I am just explaining in order to make you understand. Clear? So to cash account, we are not recording cash account here. Then what is the remaining account in the first transaction? That is furniture account. So always you will begin your debit side with 2. Always you will begin your credit side with by. Clear? So your debit side has to be begin with 2, your credit side has to be begin with by. Now how to record this transaction in ledger? So as I told, since we are preparing cash account, leave this cash account, so furniture account is remaining. So furniture account has been debited. So whatever the account has been debited, we'll take in the credit side. Clear? So whatever the transaction which has been debited in the journal, we'll record it in the credit side. Clear? Now, so how we can write? By furniture account. So what is the amount? That is 20,000. Clear? Yes. Only this much we have to do. We have to see the two entries. So which account we are preparing? Leave that entry which is the remaining entry, that is furniture account. Since furniture account is there in the debit side, we are going to record it in the credit side in ledger account. So buy furniture account. Clear? Next, see the next entry, that is 5/1/2019. So we are preparing cash account. So leave this cash account. So what is remaining? Two furniture account is remaining. So since it is there in the credit, so if nothing is there, so as I told, if nothing is there, it means that it is understood that it is credit. So two furniture account is credit. It is there in the credit side. So where we have to record in ledger account? In the debit side. So two furniture account. So what is the amount? That is 10,000. So we are done with these entries. Now what you have to do? We have to see both the debit as well as credit side. So we shall record the date also. So here the date is 1/1/2019 and here the date is 5/1/2019. Clear? Now what you have to do? We have to see both the sides. So which side is more? Debit side is only 10,000. Credit side is how much? 20,000. So we'll write which side is more? Credit side is more. So we'll write 20,000 both the side. So 20,000 is written both the side. So 20,000 is more, it is written both the sides. Clear? Now here 20,000 is more, so we have written both the side. So 20,000 minus 10,000. So debit side is having only 10,000. So 20,000 minus 10,000, how much? That is 10,000. So we have to balance it. So we have to balance both the side. So here what it has to be written, it has to balance C bar D. Now what is this C bar D? It means carried down. Carried down. Clear? C bar D. So date will be end of that particular month. Now we have taken January. So end of that particular month is how much? 31st January 2019. What is to balance carried down? Because we are having credit balance. So if the credit side is more, it means what? Credit balance. If the debit side is more, then it means debit balance. Suppose, so if the debit side was 20,000 and credit side was 10,000, so it is debit balance, then that 10,000 will be written as by balance carried down. Clear? Now, whatever the amount we have carried down, so it has to be brought down in the next month, brought down for the next month. So, what is the month beginning of the next month? That is February 2019. So, by balance brought down, B bar D. That is brought down. So C bar D means what? Carried down. B bar D means brought down. Clear? Brought down. So whatever the amount you have carried down has to be brought down at the beginning of next month. That is how much amount you have brought down. It is 10,000. Hope you are clear with preparing ledger accounts. So this is just an example. So in my next session we shall continue with preparing ledger accounts. We shall solve or we shall prepare journal entries and then we shall transfer those journal entries to ledger accounts. My dear students, in today's session we had studied a new topic, that is about ledger. So we learned the meaning of ledger, features of ledger and difference between journal and ledger and the format of ledger. Now we have got an idea how to prepare ledger accounts. Never mind, if in my next session I am going to continue with ledger accounts. So we shall solve a 12 marks problem where journal entries, or they will give certain transaction and we have to prepare journal entries. Then later we have to post or transfer those journal entries from journal to ledger. So we shall prepare different accounts in ledger. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.